In the last video, we saw how to factor a trinomial of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Today, we're going to show you how a very simple change to ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared can be accommodated. This is known as the two-variable case. So the example I'm going to do is 16x squared plus 36xy plus 18y squared. We see that a is 16, b is 36, and c is 18. So I need to be able to set up my box, but before I do that, it's very important that I do what we actually studied in a previous section, and that is factor out the GCF, or the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor of this polynomial would be 2, because 2 divides 16 and 36 and 18 evenly. We don't have a common x because there's no x there. We do not have a common y because there's no y there. So the GCF is 2 times the quantity, and now just like we did in a previous section, we have to divide each of these by 2. So that would give me 8x squared plus 18xy plus 9y squared. Now I'm going to be doing the same sort of trial and error that we did with one variable, but in this problem there are two variables. So I'll put an x at the top of the first column and a y at the top of the second column. Now 8 is the first factorization. That's either going to be 8 times 1 or 4 times 2. I will try 8 multiplied by 1. For y, I'm going to look at 9, and there's several ways that that can factor. One of them is 3 times 3. Just like the last segment, in the last video, we would use the x pattern. 24, 8 times 3, plus 1 times 3. That's a total of 27, nothing like 18. So that one was wrong. I will try 9 multiplied by 1. That also is incorrect. 8 plus 9 is 17. You might think, oh, that was close. But close only counts in quotes and hand grenades. It doesn't count in math. You can't come close to 18 by getting the wrong value. So what we need to do is try another, and that would be 1 times 9. If I do that, that's even worse. 8 times 9 is 72. 1 times 1 is 1. 72 plus 1 is 73. Again, not very close to 18 at all. What that means is that my first guess of 8 times 1 is incorrect. So what I need to do is start again with another display, with another possibility for 8. Another possibility is 4 times 2. Now I can run through the same possibilities for y. But we're going to see something nice. The first possibility, which we had before, has an x pattern of 12 plus 6, which matches my 18. And so I'm ready to write down my final answer. Now the final answer, you have to be careful. If I read horizontally, I see 4x plus 3y, because the 4 is underneath the x, the 3 is underneath the y. Second factor would be, horizontally, 2x plus 3y. But right now I'm missing a factor that's very important, and that would be the first factor that we found. So the actual answer is 2 multiplied by 4x plus 3y multiplied by 2x plus 3y. Now, if you read the lecture notes for this section, I have multiple more examples of the 2 types of trinomials, one variable and the 2 variables, and you'll see how those work with the box. But I wanted to show you by video how the box method works. Thank you.